I have a dear friend in there who's 77 years old, and that unless God intervenes, she's going to die in there. I mean, she could be any of our grandmothers. I mean, and when I tell you, the best lady that you would ever meet. But not just that, there's so many young women who are young mothers who got these crazy sentences, never been in trouble in their life. I'm not walking away. That's something, a pledge that I've made to them and to myself.
And I call them my prison sons, you know, the young men that came in there, and I stay in touch with the ones that I've sent out of there before I left, and I have now gotten on the visitors list of the ones that I left behind, because those kids deserve a second chance. You know, you've got kids in prison for selling marijuana, but now it's almost legalized everywhere. But yet we don't make that retroactive for these young men. These young men still have a chance. They're in their 20s, 30, 33 years old. Let them come home. Let them get on a job. Let them pay taxes. It is my job and it is my calling at this point, and it's been placed in my spirit that I am to help the men that I have left behind. Because I had not one negative interaction when I was in prison with any inmate. If a guy came in there and he didn't have food, everyone was bringing food and bringing it to him. If he didn't have clothes to put on, everyone was giving him a pair of sweats.
Absolutely.
So you had that brotherhood, and that brotherhood remains, and it's my job to honor that.
Savannah, to hear your parents say that they wouldn't be here without you, to hear your mom get emotional talking about how much it meant to her that you stepped into her role, how's this feel?
Honestly, I still feel like I'm coming down from all of it, because for the past 2.5 years, it's kind of funny because I'm like, lawyers, everyone's like, hey, Savannah, you need to now just relax, take some time off, but I'll be back in DC to help other individuals hopefully get home, to implement some things within the Bureau of Prisons. I reached out to the Chipotle CEO who's opening 3,600 more stores. I'm like, let's hire men and women who are getting out of prison.
You got 160,000 men and women that you've locked up that would be more than willing to come and work during the day and go back at night. We don't have a lack of people that can work. We have a lack of people who have the ability to work.
Have you guys talked to President Trump?
We have not.
I have not.